I woke up last night and felt the anxiety in my body just sitting there without me bringing it in or any thoughts. It's just hanging out inside of me as if it's supposed to live there and it's made itself at home. But I don't want anxiety to live inside of me as if it's supposed to. I felt the weight of what people think of me and how I don't feel like I'm a good person. I'm a bad person. I feel like this is true. But at the same time, I know it's not. It's like the anxiety brought friends and they're all living here. It was once a small house inside of my brain and now I feel like they've conquered my entire body. These things are not me. And they don't have to live inside of me. I don't have to feed them or give them life. I am a human and these aspects of being human, like saying the wrong thing or being upset, are part of learning. They're not who I am. So I packed up all of them and all of their stuff in a big box and began to fly over the land trying to find a place to put it. But the problem was that I didn't want to store them or put them in a place where I might run into them again. So I decided to drop them into a fiery volcano. I see the bag sinking into the lava. There have been so many things that have happened over the last year and not enough time, or maybe it's just my own fear, that I haven't allowed them to set in. I find myself reflecting on living and being in my own apartment, the one that I started YouTube in, and thinking about how happy I was there, how free I felt on my own and having my own space to build a home. It was a blessing and I was so comfortable. But then I went on so many adventures that I was craving to go on and had a hard time outside of the comfort that I'd built. I had to remind myself last night when I was sorting out all of these feelings to remember that it was just a small apartment in Hamilton, Ontario, and now I'm in South Africa. I didn't picture this in my future, and instead of thinking about how happy I was then, I need to bring that happiness into my now.
Hello there, my beautiful friends. Welcome to another video. So grateful that you're here. Hi, I love you. I hope you're having a great day. I'm just gonna empty some old tea so I can make coffee. Although I know I shouldn't make coffee, I'm gonna make coffee. And it's not because I think coffee is bad for you or I have a sensitivity necessarily to coffee, but my naturopath told me I should stop drinking coffee because it's not good for my bone health, and I'm predispositioned not to have good bone health. I'm gonna start taking a calcium supplement though. Also, these little Magic Mind bottles are just so cute that I don't ever want to throw them out, although now I just have like 5 of them thrown on my counter, not knowing what to do with them. So I unfortunately don't have a lot for breakfast today, but we always figure out how to make it work. I just finished up making a what I eat in a week budget edition, and my budget was like $35 US, although I'm in South Africa, so it was a little bit of a strange one. I have leftover wraps, however, so I'm thinking breakfast wraps today. But let's just see what I come up with. Get the creative juices flowing, aka coffee. All right, and a much needed taste test. We're leaking. It's very simple. I love the challenge of having barely anything in the house and still making something that looks like it was intentional and taste like it was intentional. So I thought I had an appointment with an immigration lawyer today at 11, and technically I did, but then the payment weirdly didn't go through, so then the appointment didn't get confirmed. But I'm talking to an immigration lawyer to hopefully be able to stay in Cape Town, South Africa a little bit longer than I originally anticipated. I just want to ask all of the questions to figure out my options and see what's up, because the thought of rerouting my life again right now just doesn't sit right in my heart. Like, I just don't feel like I want to or like I should leave. Even though Cape Town is like going into winter, like South Africa is going into winter, it's gonna be rainy, it's gonna be a little bit chilly, all of the things. I didn't pack clothes for that. I have to buy some like warmer clothes for the next 2 months that I'm here. But yeah, I've really started to like feel part of the community here as well. Been making some really beautiful friends recently, connections, and I don't know, my heart just feels really happy and full. I've also been volunteering at a charity called Ladles for Love, and it just makes me feel so much more connected to the community around me and just be a part of something a little bit bigger. I feel very happy with. So leaving makes me a little sad. However, if I can't stay, then the universe has other plans for me, obviously, and hopefully I can just come back over a period of time and, you know, pick things up where I left them. I surprisingly, when I first got here, didn't think that I was gonna feel this way as my quote-unquote trip or time here came to an end. At first, I thought like it's nice. Eee. I think the fears of this place like really got in my head. And obviously there's so many negatives to South Africa, but at the same time, it's a really, really beautiful place with so much diversity, so much culture, so much uniqueness. I've fallen in love with those aspects more than, like, they outweigh the negatives to me right now anyways. So yeah, I'd like to stay. And I also just have no idea where I want to go afterwards. So that's like kind of keeping me up at night at points. Speaking of buying new clothes, my goal today is to, well, not the only goal, but I'd like to go thrifting. I made a bag of stuff that I feel capable of letting go of, which actually feels really, really nice. I've been wearing the same clothes for the last like 6 months, and there's nothing wrong with that, but I just don't feel good in what I'm wearing anymore. Like, I don't feel myself. I don't feel comfortable in what I'm wearing, and I'm not inspired by it. And for me, like, I'm never someone that really cares that much about clothing. I care about how I feel in the clothing. So the fact that I'm feeling this, no, it's a clear sign for me that I need a change. So, thrift haul. How do you feel about that? I'm pretty excited. Let's go.
Every time. Well, I hit the ground running, better look out 'cause the kids on the road.
This place is so funky.
Well, I hit the town, gonna better look out 'cause he's out of control. Well, I took a quick breather, yeah, I knew it, now the kid's out the door. Hey. Better call the Grim Reaper, tell him look out 'cause he's killing them all. Took a while, but he's back on his feet. Walked a mile, but he's back on the street. Took a while, now
These jeans make me. It's so hard to find thrifted jeans.
Kids feeling free.
Colors in this room are such a vibe.
Heavens, now it's honey for me.
So a relatively successful little haul here, but I didn't find shoes, and honestly that was kind of my goal. It always happens like that. Right now I have trail runners and sandals. Trail runners just are not a vibe on an everyday basis, and it's getting way too cold for sandals constantly. So, and then socks and sandals, like it's a vibe sometimes, but like not, like it can't look cute with socks and sandals. Everything is just put in wrap form so far. I have two. It's double chocolates. It's very, very chewy, which I like. Dinner at lunch, I feel a lot more rejuvenated, and I think I'm gonna continue my mission to find shoes, because this trail running shoe situation is just not it. I think I have to call it quits. It is like 5:15. I've went into so many thrift stores. No shoes. Like they have shoes, but not the shoes that I want. You wanna say hi? Caught vlogging. I don't even know how to react to that. Oh, I need to go home. I honestly feel wrecked. I didn't sleep that good last night, so I feel like just not sleeping well and then being out in public for hours. It was just a lot. One thing that I don't think I'm actually very good at is coordinating outfits. So I feel like I had to make so many big decisions. And that sounds so first world, but it's true. Because I wanted to make the right decisions, because I hate spending money on things that I don't love. Sometimes you pick up a piece and maybe you love it on the rack, but then you try it on and it just like doesn't go with the rest of the outfit things that you have. So then you have to decide whether or not you're gonna buy it. Because maybe that piece of clothing needs another piece of clothing to like make it work. But then you have to find that other piece of clothing to make it work. And then you're like, do I invest? I bought red pants. Why did I buy red pants? If I have to leave South Africa in the middle of July, let me know down in the comments where you guys think I should go. But I have to be able to stay there for at least 3 months. 6 would be nice. Where in the world can I go? Please let me know down in the comments. I was thinking Granada, Spain. I was also thinking to go to Mexico. You know what's crazy? Being in South Africa, Spain and Mexico are basically the same distance away. I like don't even understand how I'm as tired as I am right now. I've given up on pants. No pants, just high socks and slippers. That's the vibe. And I'm just gonna roll with it because I feel happy right now. I'm exhausted, but I'm happy. I'm just gonna eat a wrap with sauerkraut and make a hot chocolate. But I'll see you guys tomorrow because I was planning on making something yummy tonight, and then this happened.
Because I think it's funny, we're like both in the same place with the visas, and it's funny how this always happens to us. But no, you're welcome here with open arms. I will make it work, whatever you need.
Okay, let's talk soon. Just let me know when you're done breakfast, and honestly, just call me whenever. Like, it really doesn't matter.
Gave it away, never coming back.
Wait, what? Camera's not doing this justice. This wrap looks amazing, and it's leaking all over the floor. Just for this shot, just for you guys. It's not even nice. It's not even a good shot. I'm just a little goblin chef. Okay, we're done.
I need to stop looking back and see what I have right now in front of me. I need to stop living in the mindset of not enough and open myself to the beauty of what is and what's to come. I need to be here instead of picturing the future or the past. Bring the self-love, gentleness, grace, and calm into this life. I need to bring that excitement I had for what I was doing into the now, because what I have deserves and needs that energy. I need that energy, and where that comes from is within. What I have now is a true blessing and everything I need and more. And now that that bag of stuff is in the volcano, it is no longer weighing me down. If something inside of that bag regrows, I need to remove it immediately and fly back to that volcano again. It's easier to deal with a mess when it's a small one versus everything turned upside down. To reflect on that journal entry a few months later and to actually feel the difference, to feel less anxiety, to not be so worried of what other people think of me currently than I was back then. I paid extra attention to myself and let that side go, but that doesn't mean it's not going to show up again eventually. There have been moments that I've had no anxiety and moments that I've had a lot. And I think that's something that we as humans have to be okay with. Knowing that any emotion is a possibility. And the more tools and practices that we try, the more capable we are to figuring out what works for us. And when we know what works for us, we can move through these negative emotions a lot easier and with more grace in a lot less time. It's not about fixing ourselves to never feeling anxiety or fear or anger or shame or doubt ever again, but to know that they are part of being human, and that in and of itself is acceptance. I'm sending you so much love. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you could like and subscribe, I'd truly appreciate it. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Mwah!